everyone. Welcome back to Fleet, Fleet Your Switch with Grace. So I'm confused. I'm Naomi. I will be your guest host for this evening because our lovely host here will be one of our speakers. So without further, today's topic is NRF2. What is the role of NRF2 in balancing the immune system? So, without further ado, let me introduce to you both of my speakers this evening. First one would be your very own Grace Brucal, a physical therapist, autism specialist, health and business coach, emerging functional medicine practitioner, and of course, this is actually her show, Grace Brucal. So she's one of our speaker today. And then we have a very special speaker this evening as well, um, Dr. Norman Lima. So Dr. Norman Lima is a graduate of medicine, practicing family medicine with advocacy of treating patients through alternative medicine. Welcome, my Grace and Dr. Lima. Kamusta po kayo?
Mabuti,
Hello,
mabuti.
mabuti. Andito
Yes,
ako sa Pilipinas, sa Parañaque.
Yes.
yes,
So
today. Thank you, Naomi. Yes, Naomi, I asked our dearest friend Naomi to host. That way, I can be a speaker. That's a good thing with this
anytime.
podcast. You can be a speaker, you can be a host. So, today's topic is about immune system, and it's really important nowadays because right now, karamihan sa atin nagkakasakit, no? And it's also important to know what is really the immune system. Because if you don't understand what are the types of immune system, how can we boost or balance our immune system if we don't know what it is? So there's three types of immune system. One is yung innate immune system mo. These are the
Mm-hmm.
cells that can kill mostly everything that's in there, the virus, the bacteria, and it's in our body. The second one is yung adaptive. Yun. This is the cells that has a memory cells. Like for instance, in Tagalog, let's say if nagkasakit na kayo ng something like ano yung mga sakit sa atin. Um, Give me a sakit. Let's say if you have this type of colds or this virus, this adaptive cells or adaptive immune system will remember. Naaalala nila, oh, this is the last time I did have. So you have built that immune system to adapt or to
Amen.
recognize the threat. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so that's the adaptive. More tonight we will talk about the third one, the barrier function or yung sa skin. This is very very important because like not only when we said immune system, yung skin natin will protect us. The skin is not just like the outer skin. It is also very important nowadays to recognize that our skin also are inside to yung layer ng gut issues, gut
Gas
system,
natin. Yeah.
yung gut. And this they say it is composed of 70 to 80% of our immune system. That's the reason why it's very important for us to really pay attention on the food that we take. When I studied this, I didn't even recognize that there's three types of, yung sa immune system natin. So when I finally understood, oh, the reason why I get sick because I eat a lot of crap food. Here when I came here in America, I eat a lot of like crap food, like chocolates. I were like, in the Philippines, it's so expensive, and then when I came here, it's a dollar. A big chocolate is $1 or $2, and I
Yes.
love to eat it. So I gain weight, and then eating sweets, I didn't know that. I know it could, you know, um, ruin your teeth. I did not know that it's because it depletes your vitamin D. So now I understand this is different types of immune system. We will focus more on yung this the third part, yung barrier function, the skin, and the gut issues. That's where the reason we're gonna focus on that, on how to boost. They said it's better to say balance your immune system for you to guys not to get sick, para hindi tayo magkasakit. Kasi this is very important nowadays. Why is it that even if I drink vitamin C, even if I follow all the things that the doctor, like Dr. Lima here, told me, I still get sick? Why is that? That is because kahit anong lagay mo sa katawan mo, I'm not gonna say anything, because it's very controversial. If you really don't pay attention on the food that you take, on the necessary minerals, things like vitamin C, vitamin D, what are the things that we are taking, and very much needed nowadays is yung tinatawag nating supplementation, the activation. That is because the food that we eat nowadays, it's aside from it's a crafty food, okay, it's there's no minerals in it. So in functional medicine lens, we get sick because we are deficit with these minerals, especially yung vitamin C, vitamin D, especially this is the vitamin D is the most deficient sa lahat ng mga minerals natin, yung vitamins natin. And when you are deficit with vitamin D, that's the start of getting sick. That's the start of having stroke, um, high blood, hypertension, heart problems, inflammation, things like that. So that's
Mhm.
very important nowadays to take your supplementation. Why? Because it is needed. You are depleted. You have depletion of minerals. So now tonight we will talk about a certain activation, what we call as yung NRF2 pathway.
NRF2. Yes.
NRF2.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is NRF2? Because we know pretty much the vitamin C, which we'll discuss later. Vitamin C, vitamin D,
Mhm.
yung zinc. This is very important, and you all pretty much know about it. But tonight we will focus more on what is NRF2. When should I use it? NRF2 is a protein. Siya ay protina po na naturally found within our body. Nasa body na natin siya. Its job is to help regulate the work of antioxidants proteins that can help protect against oxidative damage. Ano po yung oxidative damage? For example, when you cut an apple, babalik na tayo uli. What is oxidative stress, which me and Naomi discussed this already, is when you cut an apple, it becomes brown. So I have an apple here or a banana. So this is oxidative stress. So hindi namin nakain. Naluma na siya. So this is a good
Nangitim na.
example of oxidative stress. So same, when you inhale a lot of oxidative stress, especially when you exercise a lot, when you're always in the gym, when you're
Mhm.
always like, you know, tense, you accumulate oxidative stress every day, every day. And the NRF2 decreases this according to our reviewed study, peer-reviewed study of oxidative NRF2 decrease this oxidative stress 40% in 30 days. Napakabilis po. So, being said, the
Yes.
oxidative damage can be triggered by injury and inflammation and involves the production of free radicals. Ano naman yung free radicals? Yung free radicals ay yung damage sa cells natin. When we breathe air, when we eat craft food, this all, and then lagi tayong sa cellphone, okay? This radiation, these chemicals in our shampoos, in our skin that we put in our skin, accumulated to damage our cells. So that's the reason why we get sick. Doon na tayo nagkakasakit kasi kung ano-ano nang linalagay natin sa katawan natin. So oxidative stress, kapag excess siya, can be many factors. You know, um, supplements for users are antioxidants, yung vitamin E, fish oil, vitamin C, turmeric, cinnamon, green tea, sweet potatoes, things like that. So these all are decreasing your oxidative stress. So that's the NRF2. So we will focus more on this tonight because we know pretty much of about vitamin D, vitamin C, zinc, but we will discuss this. So that's my part. Thank you.
Very, very good point. Thank you so much, Grace. Kasi, di ba po, ngayong panahon, lalo na, di ba, ang technology, ang advancement sa science, pati mga pagkain natin, hindi natin alam, hinaharm na pala natin yung sarili natin. Pati nga yung hangin na hinihinga natin, di ba, can actually cause oxidative stress. So, binanggit ni Grace kung saan-saan siya nakukuha. Parang wala tayong ligtas, no, saan na tayo pupunta, right? So, ang pinakamaganda lang talaga nating gawin is to protect ourselves. Now,
Yes.
let me ask this question, Dr. Lima. Bakit po you wanted to advocate alternative medicine versus the modern medicine na most physician yun ang gusto nila, di ba? Pag masakit ulo, inom ka ng ganito. Masakit ang tiyan, inom ka ng ganito. Bakit po alternative medicine?
Yes, ganito yan kasi kaming mga doctors, we are trained and we were lectured on the diagnosis and treatment of diseases, right? And ang foundation kasi namin is evidence-based medicine, which ang meaning kasi nito is we diagnose and treat patients according to the research on the proper chemotherapeutic agent. Okay, whereas the alternative medicine focuses on the natural products that will increase the immune system or the fighting mechanism of the body, right? So in this aspect, I want to focus more on preventing the emergence of illness, whereas a lot of doctors are already know how to treat the patient, right? So it's better for me to deal more on the healthy young ones in preventing the emergence of the illness. Mas maganda kasing ingatan natin na magkaroon ng sakit kasi alam naman natin na pagka tayo nagkasakit, we have the specific medicines to treat every illness, right? So if we deal more on the preventive side of medicine, mas marami tayong maiiwasan or magiging productive ang isang individual kung hindi sila magkakasakit, right? Especially if meron mga genetic predisposition or merong hereditary tendency ang mga patient to a specific illness like diabetes, hypertension. Whatever we do, talagang we cannot prevent this will kasi nasa genes na natin, it will manifest in due time. Pero we can prevent it by doing or by taking some supplementation para hindi to manifest as fulminant. Kumbaga nasa mild symptoms lang ang magma-manifest.
Relate ako dyan, Doc. Sabi ko nga, name it, we have it. Nasa genes ko. Anong gusto
diba?
niyo, di ba?
Diba? Tayong nasa medical profession, we know that any genetic illness or hereditary illness, whatever we do is hindi natin ma-prevent to. Kaya ang maganda lang sa atin, we know this alternative medicine, we have this option, right, to make to make our system increase the fighting chances of preventing the emergence of this hereditary illness.
Hereditary illnesses.
Yes,
So, ano, ay, sorry.
can I greet somebody? We
Oh,
have
sure.
Miss Jeanette Doria. She's a nurse also from New Jersey.
Hello.
Hoy, hello, hello, hello.
Hi.
From Bicol Tobacco. And
Oh,
Hoy, alayo.
kababayan.
Christina of Bicol, Philippines. We have a lot of
Yan.
viewers. We're global in global TV as well. So, guys,
Ah,
and
hello, hello.
Tita
Hello
Auring
po.
of West Virginia is watching too. Go ahead.
So, matanong ko lang po, Doc. So, ano ba yung kaibahan ng natural and organic products in relation sa drugs?
Okay,
Mm.
ganito yan. Karaniwan ng doctors know how to treat patient via the scientific way by means of chemotherapeutic drugs. Okay? So the alternative medicine is focusing more on taking um, taking supplements which are not classified as drugs. So that's the basic difference. Alternative medicine focuses more on products that are naturally produced or organic in nature, which means galing yan sa ang mga ingredients niyan ay galing sa mga halaman o mga product na galing sa mga natural products. Whereas the modern medicine is, as I said, this is found on scientific, evidence-based medicine, meaning to say pinag-aralan ang mga chemicals at ito'y classified as drugs or mga gamot talaga.
So,
Yes.
so ano po ang kagandahan nitong mga natural products natin dahil galing siya sa mga halaman? So, ibig sabihin wala tayong overdose, no? Wala tayong
Oo.
overdose.
Well, unang-una, pag sinabi nating mga natural products yan, wala tong mga side effects
That's
as compared to drugs, right?
Mhm.
Drugs are, as we know, laging may side effect yan. Even paracetamol, right? Even yung mga over-the-counter drugs, meron niya mga side effects because these are chemicals and our body will react to chemicals, right? But organic or natural products is like taking some leaves or fruits of the naturally produced um, plants, right? So that's the big difference. That's why supplementation is readily prescribed or being used or being sold out by even a non-medical practitioner, right? Whereas drugs, talagang you need prescription
totoo.
because drugs have side effects and dapat na tama ang pag-take ng drugs. Kaya nga sinasabi, as prescribed by your doctor ang
Yeah, tama.
drugs, right?
Hindi basta-basta puwedeng inumin kasi
Oo.
sabi niyo nga makaka-cause ng damage sa katawan din natin.
Oo.
So,
Drugs are being eliminated via kidney or via
liver.
liver.
Yep.
So this could pose harm to these organs. So drugs are, kumbaga, is doktor ang dapat magbigay ng drugs. Kasi nga meron tong mga side effects sa ating katawan. Unlike the supplements or the organic products, these are safe and wala tong interaction sa mga gamot na iniinom ng pasyente.
So, pag-usapan po natin ngayon yung Nrf2. So, ano ba talaga 'tong Nrf2 na 'to?
Yan.
Yan.
Ganda yan.
Ano po, can you, sa marami po tayong mga non-medical person na audience natin. So, paano po ba maintindihan tong NRF2 na 'to?
Ako ba sasagot niyan?
Oo, si Grace.
Kay Grace.
Grace, kasi si Grace kasi ang matagalang may experience sa NRF.
Okay, so there are a lot of types of a lot of like pharmaceutical actually companies are trying to really find a way to activate yung NRF2 pathway natin. So the NRF2 that we're talking about is the one that we are using right now. It is made of it's a a pill that's made of milk thistle. It's made of bacoba, 5 ingredients, the ashwagandha, green tea, turmeric. As you can see, it's all natural. So milk
Mhm,
thistle, let isa-isay natin. Milk thistle is used for products for so many years in the treatment protocol in with liver diseases. Studies have linked it to decreasing oxidative stress. Binababaan niya yung damage sa. So, yung oxidative stress ho in Tagalog, yung latak, tama ba?
Mhm.
Yung latak ng katawan natin, yung pag-brown ng apple, it could also happen to our cells. So when we put a lot of prep foods, chemicals, tataas ho yung oxidative stress natin. So too much
mhm,
oxidative stress will cause you to get sick, no? So kasi nga kulubot na yung ano mo, the cells is parang damaged. And if and so this milk thistle decrease that oxidative stress and improve yung immune function. So that's the reason why yung NRF2 would help the yung immune system. Hindi ka masyadong sakitin. So next is bacoba. Bacoba is used in humans for Alzheimer's. So this is
mhm,
the reason why, like when I as a functional medicine practitioner, I'm slowly practicing it. Kat estudyante pa kami, the teacher allowed us to really practice it because a lot of people needs us. So this is the reason why if I have like some clients have like yung nakakalimutan na yung brain fog,
Brain fog.
especially hindi lang Alzheimer's, brain fog is very very common because
mhm,
the brain fog po inflame yung cells mo as well as yung membranes ma-inflame, very inflame yung lahat ng katawan nyo. So that's the reason why you have a brain fog. You can't remember where you put your keys. I have this
Mhm.
a lot before. Before
Mhm.
taking NRF2, I have a lot of brain fog. I even forgot to pick up my own kid. Ano kalala. Yes, and I can even remember. I always, EJ would always get mad at me because I can't remember where I put my key. Now can remember, and I can remember EJ's name now. So, ayun po. The third one is the ashwagandha. It is used in humans for anxiety. Kaya maganda ho itong sa medyo nagkakaroon ng parang negativity. So parang this is very, very common nowadays. The anxiety, we were, nasa lockdown tayo, especially sa Pilipinas po. It's very, very common yung anxiety, yung grabe na yung takot nyo. So I just want to say to also sa mga taga-Pilipinas, it's continue living life. I know anxiety will build up kapag hindi nyo control yung situation. So this will help though. And green tea is the fourth one, used as an antioxidant and stimulant. Turmeric used as an antioxidant and anti-inflammatory in cases like joint inflammation. So this is the NRF2 that we're talking about. So this is the one that's been we tried, and we will also discuss later kung ano yung plan ni Naomi about our stories, as a doctor, as a nurse, as a physical therapist. Why are we so obsessed with this? So
mhm.
Yes.
we will share our story po. So do you wanna?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll
W-
go ahead.
Kasi 'di ba binanggit mo yung 5 ingredients, hindi ba puwedeng isa lang? Isa lang, turmeric lang halimbawa, 'di pa
Well,
puwedeng gano'n na lang?
you can, because I put turmeric on when I cook. I put it. But then they said that these five herbs, when combined, is the secret, yung secret recipe
So,
to
the
decrease the oxidative stress 40% in 30 days. Yun ang
right.
studied.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
just then, when you just buy a turmeric, and you buy it somewhere, yes, it does help, but then it's not as strong as the combination of these five
So,
herbs.
it's the formula. Ang sikreto niya ay kung ano yung formula of the
Yes.
combined ingredients, ano po. So doctor, puwede po bang kasi yung iba sabihin, mag-vitamin C ka na lang, hindi, puwede naman kasi, sa market mura lang, nandiyan lang sa pumunta ka sa, drugstore, sa groceries nga binebenta rin, 'di ba? Mas madali siyang
Mm.
kunin. So, ano po ang ano ninyo dito?
Okay.
We have
Napakagandang
we have
napakagandang tanong
listeners.
'yan, tsaka itong sasabihin ko is, added, information regarding the NRF. I came across in a journal published, and there is a, American physician researcher siya, si Dr. Ormish, who is also the founder of, teka na, tingnan ko ang ano niya ha. He is a physician researcher at the University of California at San Francisco and the founder of Independent Preventive Medicine Research Institute. He has a study showing for more than three decades that diet, exercise, and stress reduction can do a better job of preventing, slowing, and even reversing diseases than most drugs and surgical procedures. So, meaning to say, this doctor or miss is telling that diet, exercise, and stress reduction, minention niya, stress reduction, ay mas makakatulong to in slowing down or treating any illness than drugs or surgery. Di ba?
Yeah.
So, ang NRF is, ano ba ang benefit dito? Di ba, minention ni Grace na it reduces the oxidative stress. At pinakita pa ni Grace kung ano ang oxidative stress, exemplifying yung banana, di ba? Na nag-undergo ng oxidative stress. So, taking this NRF is better than taking vitamins, right? Kasi as mentioned by Dr. Ormis, who is a researcher, physician researcher, and to his studies na stress reduction is one way of slowing down or preventing the emergence of illness better than drugs or surgery, di ba?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
Yes, yes. So for the audience who are really curious, so please go for more studies about NRF2. Please go to pubmed.gov. You'll find a lot of
Oo,
studies there. Don't go
correct.
to Dr. Google, okay?
Mm.
Pubmed.gov po.
Oo, tama.
Yeah.
I'd like to say hi to Miss Lena Fletcher watching and Lisa Cook. That's the reason why I asked Naomi, can you speak English? Because we have a lot of
Hi.
Filipinos can understand English, but they can understand our Tagalog. Hello, everyone.
Hi,
Sorry, we're
everyone.
talking like, and also would like to say hi to Jenny Malabrigo. She's from FEU, second
Wow.
date. Yeah, and Agnes and Adonna, of course. Adonna Blankenship is watching. And
Hi,
Hello,
Lois
Donna.
Donna.
Mojica. Aryan Lin. We have a lot of
Mhm.
viewers, guys. So keep sharing. So thank you for
Yeah.
watching. So go
Thank
ahead,
you so
Naomi. I'm
much.
sorry.
So, as we promised, we're going to share our stories.
Yes.
Yeah. So our activation or NRF activation stories, right?
Yes.
So, um, given I'm the host, I'll start.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm the host in Grace's show. So, as I've mentioned earlier, name it, we have it in our genes. Yeah,
Yeah.
any disease that you can name, maybe it's in our genes. Whether it's from my grandmother, from my grandfather. So, we got really scared, me and my husband. So both me and my husband have a lot in our genes. But then when Grace here told me a story, introduced me to this product, NRF 1 and 2 products, I got so excited. Going back years ago, I've lost my brother at the age of 32. He was so young.
Very
I'm
young.
I am the eldest. So he is my younger brother. So I was new here. We were new here in the US that we did not even get the chance to go back. I just started working. And it was so sad, especially I can imagine how my mother felt during that time. We lost him of a disease that most of our family members have, right? So we were like, we were so young. And so we told our physician about it. Um, my brother left three young kids. The youngest was 3 years old. So we were like, what will happen to these kids? They don't
Mm.
have a father grow up, to guide them, help them, answer their questions, right? So me and my husband wanted to see our child grow up, finish school, have a family of his own, and have grandkids. Since given that my brother is only 32 when he was taken from us, we were scared. So our physician were watching our lab works closely. So, and before NRF2, our lab works, especially mine, was like reds, alarming reds. They're all alarming reds. So we were like, oh my goodness. Every time I go to my physician after lab works, he was like, you have to watch out for this, you have to do this, you have to exercise, you have to lose weight, you have to prevent this. So I'm like, okay, okay, okay. I don't know if I'm understanding. I'm a nurse. I know them, but um as a patient, I was like, okay, okay. I don't know how to do that. And of course, we're still scared. And so, flashback, Grace introduced NRF2 to me. This oxidative stress reducing product, wonderful product. And we have tried so many products before, and me and my husband's like, okay, let's try this too. Let's give it a shot, because other
Mhm.
products we've tried, they're not working. My labs are still reds. So we did. 3 weeks after starting the product, we did the scary one, the one that we don't want. We had a lab draw. And then when we visited our physicians were all smiles and was like, okay, you'll be my easiest patient from now on. I was like, what, doc? And like, look at your lab works. We don't have green, we don't have reds. They're greens. So I was like, really? Yeah, you're my easiest patient. I'm like, maybe you'll be out here in less than 5 minutes. Okay, like I told him, this is what I did. It's like, whatever it is you did, just continue. And he did research the product and allowed me. Like when I was there, he searched it, and then he allowed me. Oh, that this is wonderful. Yeah, continue with that. So that's my activation story. So I'm not scared of love works anymore. I'm like, okay, you need my blood. Here you go. Yeah. So that's my
Nice.
activation story.
Go ahead,
Very
Doc.
nice.
Zach.
Okay. For me, sige. I just recently had this um, experience with NRF. It started on March 2020 when I had this pain on my left shoulder, and I know the drugs for pain, and non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs are uh, um, doing some side effects on my part because I have gastritis, and said or non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs or pain relievers usually have these side effects of hyperacidity, right? It increases the acid in the stomach, and this will cause gastritis. So having this pain, I cannot take the drug because it will have a side effect on my stomach. So, NRF was introduced to me by a friend long before, and uh, before using it, I have consulted a physician or an orthopedic specialist friend of mine, and he said to undergo MRI test. Okay, so since I am working abroad, I have limited time vacationing, so I haven't done the MRI, and I only did was to have this NRF sent to me from the US because that was last year, and it was only in November that the Philippine market was established. Okay, so that was in August last year, and I only had the two bottles of the NRF. And when I took it, I didn't notice that my pain is suddenly my shoulder pain is suddenly decreasing in intensity, and to my relief, it I readily uh, 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 remove the pain from my pain by remove the pain on my left shoulder by just taking NRF in 2 weeks time. So I was amazed with this product, and it helps me because this gives me an option of not taking the drug because of the side effect. And I do believe in alternative medicine. That's why I am happy to have this experience with NRF.
Wow. So
Great.
me next.
Thank you so much,
I
Doc.
always shared my son's story, but I haven't really shared mine in relation with the immune in topic. So I work as a physical therapist, and day one of this pandemic, they call us um, frontline heroes because we treat all pay us. Everybody's have enjoyed staying at home, except for the nurses, the doctors, and the therapists. We have to do our work. So it was really scary, last year, right, Naomi?
Yes.
So I know for a fact that this will help our immune system. But then every one of us doesn't really know how dangerous this, pandemic is, the virus is. So I keep on just like learning. It is really open mind. It opened my eyes when I have as one patient that I was really at lost. She was one of my first patient who had what we call as long COVID. These are the people that had a COVID but really didn't recover 100%. And those are my clients now because a lot of them are at loss. And me, therapists, doctors, nurses, we are at loss too on how to manage this type of patients. Why is it? One is because it's so different. Like when I have a case, even with the case, like I have a case of long COVID, like those are COVID cases that really didn't go back to their function. As a therapist, you help those patients to go back to the near function. But I am at loss to why? Because they are not following. Let's say we know when it's stroke, there's a weakness on one side, right? But the long COVID, it's different. Like when I have a patient, suddenly her legs become brown or black, and she was still suddenly she would cry, depression, brain fog, short of
Mhm.
breathness, palpitation, things like that. So these are really the things that really have encouraged me or inspired me to learn more about the virus, and then how can we really boost our immune system, because I want to focus my story on boosting the immune system. So I've been really exposed to a lot of different cases, like I will treat this patient and tomorrow she's positive. Okay, so I've been exposed to a lot of this virus, and knock on wood, until now I never got it. Probably because I started taking care of my immune system. I take care of the food that I take. I stayed away from inflammatory foods, which is high carbs, sweets. Finally, I got the discipline to say no to sweets. I still eat it, but they're not as many, because I know it will deplete now. When you eat a lot of sweet, it will deplete your vitamin D. And vitamin D, guys, is very important in managing your immune system. The reason why we're really getting sick nowadays is because there's no sunlight. So, when you see the sun is kahit malamig, try to get out, expose maybe
Mhm.
inside your room and open the window and
Yes.
directly get the sun. Why? Because when that sunlight, hit your skin, remember this is our immune,
Mhm.
one of the
Mhm.
third immune. Now, when the sunlight goes, uh, penetrate your skin, will produce or stimulate our, not, it's not really a vitamins, but it's more of hormones, the vitamin D, that would help you fight this virus. So,
That's good.
being said that, that is one that probably that you need to do. Is like we discuss about immunity, now the solution. Very, very important. But then we don't have sunlight in here because it's winter. And that's the reason why we get sick most of the time. So, what is your next step is to do the supplementation of vitamin D. Correct me if I'm wrong, Doc. You're the doctor
Mhm.
here. So, the 4,000 international units is safe because vitamin D is a fat soluble. It's not like water soluble, such as like magnesium. So, pag nasobrahan ko yun, too much vitamin D in a supplement form would also damage you. So, it's really, you gotta really control that too. So, and next is we get a lot of vitamin D from the food, such as yung
Mhm.
uh, mushroom has a lot of vitamin D. The egg,
Mhm.
that's why I substitute the rice with the eggs. It doesn't really matter how much egg. It will not increase your cholesterol, guys. Now, in functional medicine, we study food. And I was really like amazed that it was actually the rice, the carbs, the bread, the pizza
Mhm.
shoots your cholesterol up, no?
Mhm.
So it's not the meat, it's not the carne, it's not the beef, it's not the taba. So now I eat a lot of lechon, and I learned that from Dr. Rojo, who is a diet doctor in the Philippines, who really like amazed me with a lot of knowledge. So, guys, being said that, when you eat great foods such as yung mushroom, eggs, boiled eggs, things like that, you will boost your immune system by boosting your uh, vitamin D supplementation with real food. So that's what I noticed. I started doing that, and uh, thank goodness, I've been exposed to a lot of like, a lot of positive cases. I still don't get it. So, and
Mhm.
I thank God for it and the knowledge that we have. That's all. So that's my activation story. I now don't get sick a lot.
Yes, and sometimes people would say they look at the prices of our products, the vitamins out there in the market.
Yeah.
And so just remember everyone. Um, so this NRF product is equivalent to 20,000 vitamin C. Are you able to buy and take 20,000 vitamin C every day? Or
Mm.
you'd rather have one tablet, right? So which is more expensive, 20,000 vitamin C in one day or one tablet of
One
this
tablet.
NRF2,
Yeah.
right? Which is more effective as well, right? Who has
Mm-hmm.
a study that reduces oxidative stress in just 30 days?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
and
yes, yes,
that,
that's correct.
that's
It's like
like
$1.68 a day, and you buy like blueberries. That's $3, and it's not even surpassed the function of it. With us is Mersha Riego, our sales manager
hi.
in the
Oh,
Philippines.
Hi,
Marsha.
Yes.
Marsha. Thank you for
Marsha, hello.
watching.
And
Thank
also
you for
my
watching.
sister Christina, one of our pro 2 in the Philippines. Agnes is watching. A lot of people are watching. Dan. So Mersha, hello, hello, hello.
Hi. Thank you
So
for being with us.
yes, we've told a lot of our activation story. I'd like to mention also two of the products that is related to the immune system.
Mhm.
Now we've talked about the NRF2. We're gonna talk about the probiotic. Now, probiotic is very very important. Now, why is it? Why is it important, Doc, in our immune system, in building your immune system? The probiotics. The
Well,
probiotic. Go ahead.
yeah. Well, probiotics are essential element in combating any infection or any toxins in the body that enters the system. So it's very, very important that probiotics, it will help in increasing the immune system in fighting infection.
Yes, and to add, there's a lot of probiotics in the market, and a lot of them, don't have that technology. So
Mhm.
ours is like the probiotic. This one, it has a technology. It's like ubus na. I was like trying to get it, but it's ubus na. So what it is like it has a technology that coats that probiotic that when you take it, it surpass the acidity of your saliva. So kailangan kasi yan bumaba talaga, okay?
Yes.
So
Mm.
ibang probiotic na mura, no, they don't have that technology. So the absorption is 4% compared to ours is 60%.
60%.
Why
Right.
do
Mm.
we need this probiotic, yung mga we call it microbiome. So kasi para siyang ano, when I explain this one, it's just our gut, yung sa tiyan natin, which is comprised of 70 to 80% of our immune system. It's just like their parking space. So if you don't park a good bacteria there, yung microbes natin, paparkan niya ng mga masasama, ng mga kidnapper. So that's how I explain it. So in English, so our gut is the skin extension where our immune system is more is represented in 70 to 80% of our immune system is like it's like a parking space. So we have to put like good bacteria there, so this bad bacteria would not seeing it would not park there. So why is it important to have this good bacteria in our gut? That is because it nourishes our health, our gut, and aid on those cells that fights the bacteria. And also we also have and it support our immune system and it also from antibodies from the saliva and all. And also would like to also add our daily wellness. I remember we have the vitamin C, vitamin D was discussed, the vitamin D, vitamin C, the zinc, the elderberry, and the post bio, which is very important, which I'll discuss in this type of drink. Now it's already there, you're gonna save a lot of money because they're all there. It's all been studied. So the best part of this byproduct is the postbiotic. Ano naman yung postbiotic niya? It's just like a product of a fermentation that is that's also produced to help the compound that is needed for your immune system to function. Para kasi yung when your immune system, you need probiotic. Probiotic, this is the good bacteria. Yung prebiotic ho, the prebiotic is the food of the good bacteria, microbes. No? And then the postbiotic is the one that kicks or parang it jumpstart your immune system to kick. So it's those. So I just want to add those products that is helping aside from the NRF2 to help our boost or balance your immune system. So we got all the products that's really studied, and it works, guys. It works. And we have our doctor here. Dr. Lima is very passionate. I think Dr. Lima, tell us about your experience in your patients. In the Philippines, it's very there's a lot of freedom there. Go ahead, Dr.
Yeah.
Lima.
Yes, regarding the usage of this product,
Mhm.
patients in the Philippines are already have this illness already, and they know the treatment. So with the existence of NRF, with this well-established research regarding reduction of oxidative stress, patients have my patients now have the option to take this product with the regards to their chemotherapeutic drugs, because they can see, or they can experience a fast relief on this product. So ang mga patient ko are very eager to try this, because they know that drugs have the side effects and the toxicity that it brings. So my patients has well informed regarding the use of natural or organic products, and they are uh, happy to have this or have tried this product, and because they achieve a faster relief on whatever illness they have. I've been uh, treat, patient consulted with me with regards to their some cancers and some inflammation, like gouty arthritis, and it has the usage of the NRF give them a satisfactory relief than drugs. So masaya ang mga patients ko ngayon with the uh, emergence of this product in the Philippines.
Yes, yes, Doc.
Yeah.
Again, we'd like to do the would like to say the disclaimer. This is not to treat or cure or mitigate diseases. This is just helping make a patient feel better. So,
Yes,
because we
that's
mentioned some,
true. Yeah,
we'll get
that's true.
follow
We do not tell that this is a drug,
Yes. It is not a
specific
drug.
that gives a specific treatment for a specific illness. So that's
Mhm.
why patients are very much informed of this NRF, that this is only a supplement, a natural occurring product.
Mhm. Yep.
right.
Yes. Thank you so much. And
Wait, Doc, before can you show your shoulder?
Tinan niyo, oh.
ah,
Is it before? Is
Before
it like this?
before ganito lang ang pag ano ko ng shoulder ko. Ito, oh. I can readily raise my right hand. So before taking the NRF, ganito ang situation ko. I'm suffering from the pain on my left shoulder.
mhm.
So my ortho specialist friend is telling me to undergo such tests and prescribing me some pain relievers.
And go to
But I tried
therapy.
this NRF and very happy to. I'm very amazed to have this. See,
No,
no
no
Nice.
need
more.
for the test and therapy,
Yeah,
doctor, huh?
full mobility na. Full
Good, good.
mobilization of my left shoulder.
Yeah.
And you don't
They
have to
they
see me.
yeah, I know. Like no patient. No no
Oo nga
patient for
eh.
you.
At least my job, Doc. You don't need a therapy, huh?
Well, it has been really good, very informative. So, if there
Yeah.
is, I'll be asking both of you this question. I'll start with Grace and Doctor. You'll be next.
Well,
So, if there is one takeaway that you would like the audience to remember from this episode, what will it be?
you didn't tell me that you're gonna ask questions. I'm not
Oo
prepared.
nga.
Take away. Wait. Well, common sense. Use your common sense nowadays. Don't let anyone tell you what to do. If, as I've said, my teacher always said that listen to your body, right? If you take something like Dr. Lima here, he's already a doctor, but he didn't feel good in taking something. Listen to your body. If it makes you dizzy, it makes you cranky, then don't take it, right? So just listen to your body. Your body is the best doctor. um your God is the best healer. So, and God gave us food, God gave us the natural, immune system. We take care of them. If we take care of them, they will take care of us. That's all.
Mhm. Yep. And Dr. Lima, the same question, Doctor.
Uh, for me, this is a great option for patients because patients are already suffering from different illnesses and they are already taking chemotherapeutic drugs. So, taking this product, the yellow pill, is an option, and this will prevent the exacerbation of illness by um, reducing the oxidative stress and increases the immune system. So this is a great option.
Thank you so much, Doctor. Yeah, to everyone, be the advocate. You are advocate for yourself. You are the greatest advocate, and only you can decide about your health. So reduce your oxidative stress to boost your immune system. As we say, health is wealth. It is
Yes,
our greatest asset. Make it a priority. Strengthening your immune system should be at the top of your list. So make it should you cannot function, you cannot have good health if you don't if you don't boost your immune system. You cannot function properly, you cannot work, you cannot even go to your job, you cannot earn money, right? How can you
that's
take care
true.
of your loved ones if you
That's true.
yourself is is not healthy, and um how can you take care of them if you cannot take care of yourself? So your health is the greatest gift to your loved ones. So stay healthy, right? Thank you so much, everyone, for
Thank you
watching.
so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
Naomi
We
and
It's like
Grace.
enjoyed
one
it.
hour, but I feel like it's just 5 minutes. Thank you
I
so
know we
much,
can talk
guys.
forever. Thank you,
We talk a
everyone.
lot.
God bless you
Thank
Thank
you,
you
thank
all.
so.
you.
If I am a
Bye.
patient, I'll go to Doctor Norman.
Yes, me too, Doc.
Very open
We'll
minded.
we'll
Thanks.
have
Yes,
we'll have a virtual consultation, doctor.
correct.
So
Yes.
to add, Lino, how, let's say if I am a patient, doc, how can I reach you?
Well, nowadays, because due to the pandemic, uh, patients can reach me via my Facebook because online consultation now is the trend.
Yes.
No more face to face, unless it's something that it needs to examine the patients personally. So only through my Facebook account, then they can reach me.
Yes.
Yep.
And thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Naomi, for hosting so I could be a speaker.
Thank you.
Yeah,
So
Thank you
if
for
you have
having
some
me.
questions, guys, regarding NRF2, just to summarize, NRF2
yeah,
activates your body to make God given antioxidants. So it's all natural. So why not? So if you have some questions, you could reach out to Dr. Norman Lima,
yeah,
Naomi Dilidili in Facebook, and Grace Steadfast is my Facebook account. So you could just
Yep.
message me. Yeah, I started. Actually, I'm coaching a lot of cases now for free for now because I'm learning.
yeah.
So
That's
thank
good.
you so much. This is Flip Your Switch with Grace and Level Up with Naomi combined with our doctor, beloved doctor, who is actually a pro tree in the Philippines. So
Yeah, Pro 3D pa.
love
Yes.
having you. We love having you.
Yeah, we'll have more of this.
John
Yeah.
Billy, who introduced you to us. Thank you. Good night,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank
Bye,
you. Bye.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
Bye.